Hello there everybody, Michael here with more questions and answers. I just thought I'd make a separate video for all the religious-based questions, because the first question today is this. I'm a seminarian studying for the Diocese of San Jose, which basically means that I am going to become a Catholic priest. It's a 7-year program. 6 of the years are spent studying at the seminary, and there is 1 internship year at a parish in my diocese. I know it's 6 years of study, but we don't refer to it as studies. We refer to it more as a formation process, because we don't focus only on studies. We also focus on forming the personal, spiritual, and human aspects of the person. I live with about 80 other seminarians, which are 80 other people who are all training to become priests, and we work together as a community to make ourselves the best priests we can possibly be. That's a difficult question to answer. I don't think I've always wanted to become a priest, but I can look back on my earlier life and definitely see moments where it seems that God was calling me to become a Catholic priest. For example, take this video from 1992.
Take and eat. This is my body. At the end of the meal, Jesus stuffed the cup with my fine. Take and drink.
Here's
this
piece of drum milk.
Which I've given up to you. Do this in memory of me.
I mean, there I am as a little kid pretending to be a priest. Now, does that mean I always wanted to become a priest, even when I was a little kid? Maybe, maybe not. I think I first took the idea of becoming a priest seriously after I graduated from college. I was looking for a job, and of course this was 2008, so there were no jobs available. And so I was really worried and thinking about, what do I want to do with the rest of my life? And during this time, I went to Chicago for my cousin's wedding, and I met my dad's cousin, who's Bishop Tom Paprocki. And so I decided to ask him, what made him want to become a priest? How did he decide what he wanted to do with the rest of his life? And the things he said really reminded me of myself. He was talking about his own story, about why he decided to become a priest, but it sounded like he was talking about me. That is, I could hear echoes of myself in my own personal story in the bishop's vocation story. And in the end, Bishop Tom said that I should think about becoming a priest. He thought I would make a good priest. And so I thought about it. I prayed about it a lot. It was just a really inspiring talk I had with the bishop. And that's why I decided to go to my own personal diocese and ask if they would possibly accept me as a seminarian. There's a lot more to the story, obviously, but those are the basic details. And I decided to give God the first chance and answer this call. Because what's important is not what I want to do with my life, but what's really important is what God wants me to do with my life. And I really feel that God is calling me to become a Catholic priest. Catholic priests and religious are required to take a vow of celibacy, which means that we're not allowed to have sex or get married or anything like that. I know a lot of people have trouble with this, especially nowadays, because today's society is so focused on sex and relationships. Now, I personally don't have a problem with this. I never really felt like getting married in the first place anyway, which is one of the reasons why I feel God is calling me to become a priest. There are things that are more important than sex, many, many things which are more important than sex, and as a seminarian, I am dedicating my life to these more important things. I don't have a problem giving up sex because I really want to become a priest. Actually, I have met the perfect woman. She's right over here. Her name is Mary, the Mother of God. Like any other organization, the Catholic Church has had its fair share of scandals. However, I want to become a priest in spite of the scandals. That is, I'm not going to let this detract me or discourage me from becoming a priest. I want to become the best priest I can possibly be. Am I shocked and dismayed at what some priests have done? Yes. Does that mean I no longer want to become a priest? No. I still want to become a priest and to help the people of God. We get up in the morning, and we have morning prayer together. Then we have Mass, and then we have breakfast. After that, there's usually a break before classes start. We have a couple of classes, then we have lunch. Then we have more classes and some time off before 5 o'clock when we have evening prayer. At 6:45, I attend the daily rosary group, and after that, I do my homework and get ready for the next day. Now, there are many other things we have to do, such as join a support group, and we have to go to rectors' conferences, where the rector of the seminary gives us a lecture on various important topics. I also have to meet with my spiritual director and my faculty advisor about once every 2 to 3 weeks. We also have field education, which I guess is what you would call service hours in other organizations. 1 week a month, I'm in charge of sacristy duty. We have a weekly rosary outside the local abortion clinic. That's not mandatory, but I like to go to it anyway. Yes, it's a full schedule. It changes from day to day, but that's what makes it so exciting. I think I'm going to agree with Pope John Paul II and say my favorite prayer is the Rosary. There are other prayers I really like too, such as the prayer to St. Michael. I pray that every day. I also like the prayer of St. Ignatius of Loyola and St. Francis of Assisi. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Rosary. I think my top 3 prayers are going to be the Rosary, the prayer to St. Michael, and the prayer of St. Ignatius of Loyola. Those are going to be my top 3 prayers. Okay, we're almost near the end of the video, but I have time for one more question. It's really hard for me to say who my favorite saint is. I can't narrow it down to 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or even 20 because the saints are all so great. If you want me to come up with a list of saints I like, it's going to be a long list. St. Patrick, St. John Vianney, St. Francis and St. Clare, St. Joseph and St. Mary obviously, St. Faustina Kowalska, she wrote a lot of inspiring things, St. Maximilian Kolbe, St. Therese of Lisieux is amazing, St. Hippolytus, St. Christopher, St. Philomena, St. Louis Marie de Montfort. I love his works about the Blessed Virgin. And the list could go on and on forever. However, this video cannot go on forever, so I'm going to end the list now. Okay, that's all the time I have. Thank you very much for watching. Please pray for me as I continue my seminary formation. Actually, pray for everyone who is undergoing seminary formation. Pray for an increase of vocations to the religious life and the priesthood. I will return the favor and pray for you, and may God bless you all. Thank you.